One problem officials say they're having is that people are moving these barriers, and they want to remind you they are here for your safety and not to move them.
Alexa Laz live this morning. Good morning, Alexa.
Good morning, Barkley. It's very quiet out here this morning, but that wasn't the case here yesterday. I arrived on the scene just minutes after police got here, and also when parents were coming here to pick up their students from the classrooms. The airport expansion would double the amount of space where the planes sit, meaning double the amount of traffic during the busiest times of the year here in the CSRA. One student was pronounced dead at the scene, the bus driver and another student both injured and taken to GRU. There are no riders on the track right now, but this weekend there's going to be an expected 1,200 competitors here in Columbia County. Paige, all proceeds of Polo for Patriots go to the Aiken Augusta Warrior Project and the Equine Rescue of Aiken. So whether you're there for the sport or for the horses, it's all for a good cause.
NBC 26's Alexa Laz is live in the newsroom with an update. Alexa?
Paige, the Hickman Hall renovation is a $2 million project funded by the Horse Creek Trust. The goal is to get Graniteville back to the bustling community it used to be. Good morning and happy Saturday. Thanks for tuning into NBC 26 today. I'm Alexa Laz. We begin with more information out of Marshall Square. The parent company sending emails to residents addressing several issues with last week's deadly fire.
NBC 26's Alexa Laz is live tonight in the newsroom with the latest on this. Alexa.
Paige, the license plate immediately stopped being sold after the Charleston shooting in June. It's been about 4 months and the tag is back, and with the new design, and the Confederate flag is still on it. Georgia's Sons of Confederate veteran license plate is back with a new look.
The old plate had the Confederate emblem embedded in the background of the plate, whereas the new plate just has the Confederate emblem, the Sons of the Confederate Veterans emblem off to the left.
Georgia DMV immediately stopped selling the tag in June following the Charleston church shooting. How common is it for a plate to be redesigned, especially one like this?
As you know, of wake of what's been happening in the news, this was needed simply because of a lot of the political things that surface behind it, but organizations choose to redesign them quite often.
And specialty plates have additional fees.
Customers can come in and pay $25 one-time manufacturing fee, an annual registration fee of $20, which is required on all plates, as well as a $35 annual specialty tag fee.
And a portion of all specialty plate sales go to the named organization.
Now, this particular plate is also mandated in Georgia law, so that this is a little bit different than, say, if you and I wanted to get together with a nonprofit organization or even a for-profit organization and put together a specialty plate.
Georgia State Senator Harold Jones says although the plate is redesigned, the conversation is not over yet.
Most of my constituents by far are opposed to it, and they're ready to move on and continue to move forward. And I thought we had done that to a great extent by basically ending Confederate Memorial Day. And as you know, some states have basically eliminated these particular tags, and I thought we were heading in the right direction. So it seems like we've kind of taken a step back.
DMV officials say the old plate is still valid, but if you want the new design, you have to pay all the associated fees. And to get the new plate, it takes 30 to 40 days. Live in the newsroom, Alexa Laz, NBC 26. Aiken County is still dealing with road and bridge closures after this weekend's storm.
Primary damage has been in eastern Aiken County. If you watched the radar, you saw on television where the rain bands really affected the eastern part of the county more than it did the western part of the county.
Aiken leaders say Monetta, Wagner, Sally, and New Holland were hit the hardest in our area. Combi Trail Road may have seen the most devastating damage. Both Aiken County Emergency Management and South Carolina DOT have lists with road closure updates.
Our county folks, Roads and Bridges, has a list. As it comes in, it's changing periodically. Obviously, we're finding other issues. We are taking that list and we're pushing it to 211.
Getting information out is not their only worry. One problem officials say they're having is that people are moving these barriers, and they want to remind you they are here for your safety and not to move them. And while better weather may be on the way this week, it'll take much longer for the county to fully recover.
Talking to some of the DOT workers and whatnot, it might be up to 3 months before we see a total repair of the area.
Here for you in Aiken County, Alexa Laz, NBC 26.
Only a few BMX championships take place across the country, and one is happening this weekend right here in the CSRA. NBC 26's Alexa Laz is live in the newsroom with more details. Alexa.
Paige, this is a big and much anticipated weekend for Blanchard Woods Park. It's the first time Columbia County BMX Park is hosting the Gold Cup Regional Championship. It's what the BMX Park in Columbia County has been gearing up for since day one, a national tournament.
Well, we're hosting the Gold Cup Series East Regional Championships, which is one of 3 regional Gold Cup events. The 2 others are hosted in California and Missouri, so we're very fortunate to have one of the 3 biggest BMX races in the country this weekend.
The BMX and skate park cost more than $1 million to build and has been open for a few months. That amount is projected to be generated this weekend with thousands of people coming in for the championship.
We're expecting $1.5 million revenue from this BMX event. We're thrilled to see that come to the area.
There are no riders on the track right now, but this weekend there's going to be an expected 1,200 competitors here in Columbia County.
When the track was being built, we actually took that into consideration as to how we'd be able to host an event of this magnitude when it came to details of the track, the surface, making sure it was up to USA BMX standards and it could be sanctioned by that organization, so we'd be able to host events like this.
The riders and fans are expected to come in waves, which will ease traffic at Washington and Hereford Farm roads.
It's not 3,000 people at one time, so it's spread out over the weekend. So we will have times of heavy traffic. We've got directional signs up already going, pointing people to the right place. It is a park that experiences a lot of volume already, so we feel that we can handle the traffic fairly easy.
This won't be the last big tournament for Columbia County.
Sort of our goal is to try to bring in one major event like this per year. We already have a bid out for another national race for next year.
The Gold Cup Championship is free and the public is invited to watch. The tournament will be going on all day Saturday and Sunday, and riders start practicing tomorrow. Live in the newsroom, Alexa Laz, NBC 26.